Hey everybody, Nice Link back here, picking up right where we left off on Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for Nintendo 64. Yesterday we got all the way, and we got our first few items in the game. A sword and the shield and some decking sticks, but now we're going to go ahead and conquer our first dungeon. Inside this big giant tree, which appears to be bigger on the inside than it does the outside. But that's cool. It's a good first dungeon of the game. Here's a new item. These are Deku Nuts. Can be pretty useful. Basically, you just, you can toss them at enemies and they'll, like, temporarily freeze, and they're pretty useful. I mean, I don't know if I really even use them that much, though. And here, Navi will tell you about the wall that you can climb. Those shrubs that I just destroyed to get that heart, those always reform. So if you need to grind for in here for rupees or hearts or something else, you can just keep slashing away at those. Just a little trick. This kind right here. And here's a wall with a bunch of Skulltulas on it, but there's nothing we can do about those right now, but we can get this chest. What we gonna get? What we gonna get? Give me some good. Give me some good. Give me some good. That's not good. I don't want that. Oh well, it's a dungeon map. You know, every Zelda dungeon has a map. So there's the one for this level. So go ahead. She's gonna tell you how to open the door too. So I'm not gonna do much voice acting for Navi. I did it in the first episode, but you know, she's kind of repetitive, and we pretty much know what's going on with her. Taking out this Deku scrub.
Ow, ow, ow! Forgive me, master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and you won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work though if the cliff is really, really high. Well, try if you're feeling bold.
Okay. Thanks, little guy. I always thought that Dekus were kind of adorable, though. I like Dekus. Oh, we didn't make it over in time. Oh well. But that kind of kills our entrance back. But let's see what's in this chest before we try to figure that out. Alright, we got a fairy slingshot. Sweet. So there's our first true dungeon item of the game. We'll go ahead and equip it. Go ahead and save. Just in case, don't really need to, because I am using save states, but go ahead and I'll target that. And there you go. It's going to knock that on down. Hop on down here, and this is your ammunition for your slingshot. Those are Deku seeds. And as you can see, oh, rupee. Right now we can hold up to 30 of those. But we can upgrade stuff like that throughout the game. Progresses. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, let's go ahead and take... Now we can take out these Skulltulas. I think that's what those are, right? Skull Wall Tulas. skull will toll us. that kind of rolls off the tongue. Oops. Go ahead and kick that one's butt. Don't really have to worry about that one so much. The other one, don't want to L target it because you'll just end up missing. I just, you know, hit him without the L target or Z target around. I'm just going to refer to it as L target because that's what I've got my controller set up as. Because I feel like it's easier on a GameCube controller to L target than Z target. Because the L's right there by my finger, and you actually got to move your finger down to hit the Z, so that's just a little bit more easier for good old Andy. So run past all these guys. We can go ahead and go that way if we want, but there's something to get in here. And I'm going to get it. Okay, you see an interesting looking room here. Go ahead and step on the switch. Raise the platforms up and we'll just jump straight right on across. I like how he jumps in Majora's Mask. This is what he flips. Go ahead and open this up. See what we got. And this is the compass. It basically, if you look at your map, it'll show you where treasure chests are and where the boss is. Slice these open, grab a rupee and that. So head back over here. And we're going to jump on this thing again. And we're going to head back on over to this side now. Oh, I forgot he was there. Oh well. And this is a gold Skulltula. These are actually, and you'll pick up its token. There's 100 of those in the game. I'm not going to collect them all. I mentioned this in the first episode, but I want to mention it again. I'm not going to get them all, but I'm going to get a lot of them. I'm going to get the ones that give us the items that actually matter. And take him out. Just for the heck of it. I could jump strike him and kill him in one hit, but oh well. Oh, shoot. Alright, keep him out too. Okay, we got our... Now you can see real good use for the stick. Stick, you just go here and light it up and then light the torch and that'll reopen the entrance. And quickly swing your sword, that way you can preserve your stick or it will burn up and you won't have it anymore. Whoops. There we go, took care of him. Alright, let's see if I can get this first try. This can be... And a Nintendo Capri Sun. He's currently, I just was kind of fooling around. That sucks. No, I did the same thing he's done twice. But, basically, anyways, I was watching YouTube last night and I found out he was doing a free heart run of this on his channel. Go check that out. But, yeah, he did a regular run of this too, and he kind of messed that up twice. Now you got to hit it just right. It's a little buggy. You got to hit like right dab in the middle. Sometimes it can be a little difficult to do so. So we're gonna seriously considering changing the settings of my Z weapon or of my C stick weapons. I put them on Y, X, and Z. That's kind of how the setup is on the GameCube version. And I kind of like that setup a little more. I may do that in between episodes. I plan on recording a few of these all in kind of sequence here. Because the next couple days I'm going to be kind of busy. That way I go ahead and get these things and set them up to automatically post for you guys to watch. Okay, guys. There we go. Now I got this new system. There's a lot more stuff that I can do to make this easier. So when I was using XSplit, I could have done that. Oh, come on, don't do it twice. Ah! Ah! That thing hit me! What? Ah! Ah! Wow. That happened twice. You know, at least it's just right up here. I don't have to edit nothing out. And you guys tend to like my fails, so I tend to leave some of it in. There's been a couple times, like in the Mario 3, there was a couple stages where it got really bad, and I had no choice but to get some of that out of there. I think it's easier if you actually take the one past the door. Did he respawn? No. Alright, I'm dead center. I think we got it. I think we got it. Alright, yeah. Alright, Andy, stop being a jackass. There we go. Alright, there's a couple more gold sculptulas in here. We're going to grab those. Sculptulas. I'd say sculptula. If I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry. That's how I've always said it. But I'm going to go ahead and grab sculptula number 2. Now I'm trying to say it the other way. I think our first goal is 10. And you see, you had another one right here. Just hop right on over and grab it. Alright, cool. Now you want to go ahead and just step on the switch and it'll ignite that torch and get rid of the cobweb. And you can get this if you want. I don't really need to, but it's just a heart in case you're lacking. Which in here you won't really have much problems as far as health goes. Go ahead and light your torch. Be careful not to fall into the deep part of the water here. And we're going to go ahead and light this cobweb up. You see, cobwebs and spiders, kind of the... and then you see I lost my stick. I wasn't fast enough, so... But, another one of these fellas. Come here, cutie. Come here. I want to just, like, rub your head. It's just, like, adorable.
Please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1.
What is this, an idiot would put on his luggage?
23 is number 1.
Yeah, Spaceball's a reference. I expect a lot of references from me. I'm the ref. I'm known as... What the... Okay. Controller hijinks. Come on, baby. Hold together. Alright, here's another interesting room. And she tells you how to dive. As you can tell, this first dungeon, they kind of use Navi to help you, you know, if it's your first time, she's, like I've said, she's invaluable. Now, a lot of people, you know, they consider her annoying and repetitive. You know, I guess she kind of is if it's not your first time playing. I guess, you know, an option to turn her off probably would have been good. But she does have a role in the storyline, at least. I mean, she's, you know, she's your guide as such. But if you've played this as many times as I have, there's really no need for her. But she doesn't annoy me. I'm kind of used to her. I just, you know, when I'm playing for fun, I just skip past everything she says. Here's a note. Take note. Oh, hold on. She's going to tell you how to use these blocks here, how to move them around, and how to get up on top of them. Thanks, Navi. You notice this symbol of this like crescent moon and what appears to be a small star? Well, these were moved in later versions of the game and replaced with a different symbol. I believe it's the symbol of the Gerudo or something like that. I can't remember. I've not played other versions of this as much as this one, but the Muslim religion was actually quite upset because it's very, very similar to the symbol of their religion, and Nintendo, who doesn't like to clash with religious factions, decided to edit it out and put in a different logo. And there's other things that with this game that happened with that I'll bring up as the game progresses. And this is off an emulator, but I actually do own the original version that has that in it. You know, that symbol you just saw in it. Very first thing I ever bought, the very first video game with my own money that I ever bought was Ocarina. Mentioned that before. I'll probably mention it again. Let's kind of snipe him out. We're going to do more sniping in this room too. As you can see, there's some things up there. He's taken care of. Oh, to right where he fell. Oh, I want that. You'll see these up here. I'm going to kill two of them. These are like spider larva egg thingies. Oops. Right. Oops. There we go. You kill those and you won't have to deal with the monstrosities that pop out of it. They're not hard, but one is better than three. These little spiders. Baby spiders. Alright, go ahead and get our stick out again. There it is. You can go ahead and do this one. You don't need to, but there's really nothing that you can do here. You see this coloration of the wall. And if you're a long-time Zelda player, you know what that means. It means that you'll be able to use something to get rid of that wall. But unfortunately, we don't have that item yet, so you can get a Skulltula once you get rid of that wall with bombs, which is an item that you'll get later in this game. I'm not going to come back for it, so I figured I'd just go ahead and let you know that that is a Skulltula location. I don't know why I came back over here. Alright. Head through this tunnel. I always remember when this came out, I always liked how it looked when you went through a tunnel. I still am. I'm still, you know, every time I play this game, you know, there's a lot of games that, you know, I just really don't care to play through multiple times. But this is one of those games that I legitimately enjoy playing over and over again, and I don't get tired of it. You know, lately it seems like for some reason it's cool to hate on this game. Like, you know, ever since Ego Raptor, and don't get me wrong, folks, I'm a huge fan of his. I like Ego Raptor, I like Game Grumps, Steam Train. You know, I like his channel. You know, I'm a huge fan of his, but his thoughts on Ocarina of Time to me are just totally wrong. He hates the game for the wrong reasons. Don't get me wrong, this game has its flaws. It does. You know, there's a lot of repetitiveness to this game. And, you know, whatever, but I feel like, you know, one of the things he complained about was the combat system, which I thought was strange, because he tends in other games to enjoy that sort of combat system where you take your time and be patient and find the weakness. And I thought that was strange of him to say that he disliked that, because I figured that would be a reason he would love this game. But we got that code earlier. I don't know why I keep getting hit. There we go. It's 23. And here's number 1.
How did you know our secret? How irritating. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal a secret of Queen Goma to you. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie, sorry about that.
Why would he? I never understood. Why would they tell the secret if they like her? I don't know. That's kind of weird. Oh well. Now, as you can see, we're heading to the boss room. Ooh. Look at this room. This is spooky. This is spooky. Zoinks. I like Link's face. He's so cute. Look at him. Okay. Sounding like a fangirl, Andy. He's so cute. Oh my god. Oh, what is that? Oh boy. Big spider. Big spider. With a really big eye. I wonder what its weak spot is. Oh. Because, no, Nintendo would never do that, would they? Why am I having trouble here? There we go. That was strange. Like my controller did its thing. Anyway, this boss is like the easiest thing ever. I think I could have done 3 jump strikes and killed it there, but I kind of want to show off what it does. It'll crawl up the wall, and if you wait for its eye to turn red, hit it and it'll fall back down. Now, if you don't wait for it to turn red, it'll those little spider babies we saw earlier. It'll like poop out like 3 or 4 of those, and they'll run after you and kill them. But there, we beat him. She's like the easiest boss in this entire game. By, like, far. Like, this is the simplest boss ever. One of the coolest looking bosses, though. And here's our first heart container. Alright. Alright. Let's go ahead and step on here and let's see where it taketh us. Whee! Upskirt shot. Looks like a skull on the ground there where he stands. Well done, nice Link. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen? Yes. Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. Here, I'll take the button. Derp. It looks so awesome. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile, sorcerous powers in the search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. Farore, the goddess of courage. These cutscenes are still epic. Din. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Nehru. poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. Farore, with a rich soul, produced all life forms which would uphold the law. Pretty.
Ooh, shiny!
The three great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens, and gold sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence, and the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Nice Link, go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou wilt surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse on me.
Yeah, right. We got something shiny and pretty. I love how those things looked in the N64 version. Don't get me wrong, I think the 3DS version graphics are better by a million light years, but those just look so much cooler in this game. Yep, that is the Kokiri's Emerald, the spiritual stone of forest.
The future depends upon thee, Nice Link. Thou art courageous. Navi the Fairy, help Nice Link to carry out my will. I entreat thee, Navi, goodbye.
Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Nice Link. Goodbye, Great Deku Tree.
Already with the feels. Alright, and we're going to call this an episode. We got much accomplished today. We got the first dungeon beat, we got the slingshot, we got the first spiritual stone, and now we're getting ready to head out, and in the next one we're going to do some more. Everybody, have a great day. It's been fun. Check me out on Facebook, www.facebook.com/NiceLinkOfHyrule. Check me out on Twitter. That is, my Twitter handle is NiceLink14. Alright, everybody. God bless.